Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you for joining me once again on another lovely evening. Um, I definitely have to check to see if I'm buffering at all, and so far so good. Um, nothing, nothing crazy there. Oh boy. So how is everyone doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells if you can. And also, if you can just hit the share button to share the chat out, that'd be great too. I'm going to actually share the chat out right now. Um, just because tonight we're talking about some real deep stuff, and I think we are all guilty of this behavior. So please definitely join in the chat because this is interactive. This is something that we all, like I said, are guilty of. So let me just share this on the YouTube and then I'll be right there. Hey, Tanya, how are you? How was your day? I hope you had an amazing day. All right, so I am back now. And of course, the StreamYard is not showing me the chat, so I'm going to go on the regular YouTube. How was your day? Did you keep warm? It was kind of warm today, wasn't it? Um, so I'm just covering up because my hands are a little chilled out, and we're gonna have to take our time. I would put a hat on, but I'm inside, and I want you guys to think that I have no heat on because I do have the heat on, but it's not as warm as I would love for it to be. Um, so anyway, my day was okay. I woke up. Again, I just lounged a little bit. Spent most of the day testing recipes. Ooh, for keto Thanksgiving. Wow. Is this your first keto Thanksgiving? I think so, right? Oh my goodness. That'd be amazing. I'm sure you're going to have a lot to choose from. And it's going to be good. So, yeah, that's right. Thanksgiving is around the corner. Um, so I hope everybody has planned to do something amazing on that day because Thanksgiving is a day of togetherness. Traditionally, that's what I believe Thanksgiving should be about. Um, they usually they usually skip over Thanksgiving and go straight to from Halloween to Christmas, and then Christmas to New Year's Eve. I may give into the stuffing though. That's okay. You worked this hard, but you know what? The stuffing is probably not even going to taste as good when you have it because your body's so used to something different anyway. So yeah, then I went to the gym. Oh, excuse me. I'm just yawning. Mm. Hey, Shamrock. Oh my goodness. How are you? Welcome to Hello World once again. It is so good to see you. Hi, Mrs. Miles. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Oh my goodness, Shamrock, how you been? Guys, you definitely got to check out Shamrock's channel. She has been a supporter of Hello World and Be the Difference for quite some time, and I really appreciate her. I don't really see anything come up. I'm good. Been super busy. Super, super, super busy. Yes, that's a great thing. Um, I haven't seen any notifications of you going live or anything, so I'm not sure if you have. If you have, it's not for any reason I would be there. I would because I like to pop into everyone's chat from time to time just to say hello. Thank you. Um, so yeah, guys, go check out the Shamrock Pixie and check each other out if you don't know each other. Very good channels in here right now. And I'm thankful for your support and for coming over. Talk is cheap. Oh, but before I get into that, I have to finish telling you how the rest of my day went. So I went to the gym. I ran some errands. Um, I absolutely am not feeling well at all right now. Um, but I'm hoping that will pass very soon because I don't want to die. I wanted to do a live, but my sons were being super loud. Aw. Hey, Adam. How are you? um, Girl, go live. Just close yourself in the bathroom and go live. Ooh, you can do like the bathroom edition of Keto Girl or Keto Like a Lady. I don't know. Um, yeah, but don't ever let anybody stop you from doing what you got to do or want to do. Now we need to talk about talk is cheap, guys. I have not been live for a bit. Learning this printing stuff is crazy, but we'll be going live soon. It will be 6 months on the 23rd since my. Wow, that is crazy. I can't believe it's been 6 months already. Wow, time is fleeting. Yeah, that's around 6 months has been around the time that I actually met you. That's crazy. Hey, J Dog. J Dog in his house. J Dog, I know you know everybody in here. I believe you know the Shamrock Pixie as well, because you've been around for a while too. So um, check her out if you have not, if you do not know her. She is also trying to do her printing game, getting her business on the run. So definitely support that as well. Um, So talk is cheap, guys. Talk is cheap. And you know what? I really think after I was thinking about the title, I was like, wait a second. It's not just cheap, but it's expensive. Because think about the amount of times people, or even you, or anyone else, has ever said that they were going to do something and they never followed through. They got you all souped up to do something. And then by the time it comes for play, press play, they are nowhere to be found. Talk is cheap, man. But in that case, it was expensive because you had built up someone's expectations so high that when they came up to the time for you to play, well, to play ball, you absolutely just missed the whole entire game. You left your court, you left your team just hanging along. And the part that makes it cheap is that you disappointed someone. That's where you've cheapened your talk. So stop making promises, stop making suggestions, stop doing things that you absolutely think everyone else should do, but no ec- have no idea or no uh what's the word I want to think of? Basically, you have no intentions of actually helping or doing anything about the situation. Let's start calling ourselves out when we like to talk, 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 and do nothing. I'm glad you do, Tanya. Sure, they don't remember. What did you think of my rep? J Dog, I thought that video was good. And you know why I mentioned talk being cheap? Because for the longest I've been telling you I'm gonna go over there um and watch your video. And I did today. So Patty D, I was thinking about you today too. I was thinking about you today too, Patty D. So J Dog, yes, I was using myself as an example of how talk is cheap. You know how many times I've said I was gonna go and watch his video, and I never did go, but I went before I came live today. And I saw two of your videos, and thank you for the shout out in your 1K um, celebration. And I thought it was cool to see that python. It had some beautiful colors on there. I'm not sure that I would feel comfortable holding it. And then also there was another video that I did see, but when I was trying to comment, it circled up to another video. So I saw the alligator too as well, and that you were able to feed the chicken. So that was pretty cool on your side. I don't know. I don't think I could ever do that myself, but I just thought to myself, like, man, J Dog is doing everything that he wanted to do. Talk is no longer cheap at that point in time because you have spent the time very well, doing exactly what you said you were going to do. So, guys, let's stop talking the good talk and then follow it up with some action. Come on. Do you know the more you say you're going to do something and actually don't do it, the less people will actually believe you or want to even be around you? You have cheapened up your own intentions by talking and not doing. And I'm talking about all of us. Okay, I'll check that out. I had that conversation with someone today. Under promise and over deliver. If you make a commitment, follow through. Wow. So Adam, it's amazing how it keeps on resonating. You just talked about it. We haven't spoken until just now. So Patty D, I was thinking about you because I was like, I was driving past the supermarket and I was like, man, it's been so long since I've had a sugar wafer. And I thought of you. But yes, guys, do what you say you're going to do. Stop suggesting things if you really only want to just hear yourself talk, right? You know, another thing, how talk is cheap. Here's an example. Somebody is, let's just say someone is trying to do, let's just say a business. Someone's trying to do a business, right? And you or all of us or whomever always like, well, we just suggest like, hey, maybe you should do this, maybe you should market to this place. But then when they turn around and say, okay, can you head that up? Oh, I don't have the time. Your talk is absolutely cheap. So stop. That's just an example of talk being cheap. And often people do that. Yeah, that was cool. And then like also too, to add to what you're saying, Adam, don't even promise anything. Sometimes it's better to just do and then let people see what you're doing and let people see that you actually can come through. And then you don't even have to speak because that's when people will know you as, and that's what they will respect you for. Like, yeah, you don't even have to say nothing because we already know they're going to do something. I've been hanging in there. Okay. Have you been still on your health kick, Patty D? Girl, please say yes. Everyone is raving about the new Disney Channel. I have enough bills, but if you're into Disney, more power to you. I mean, like, honestly, again, it is absolutely amazing how we can throw all of our pennies into an already well-oiled machine, Ari, just because we want to be a part of what everybody else is doing. When you have people who are doing things that are very meaningful, things that are very original, things that are very different, things that are very conscious minded, things that are actually producing fruit for their community, things that are their pride and joy, things that are edifying to the body and soul, but yet we're like, oh, I don't trust it because not everybody else is into it. What? Disney wasn't Disney until we all made Disney become Disney. And Disney continues to stay a household name because we keep on feeding that. So think about it, guys. You know, how much more television or programming can we all watch? Disney's doing that. And you know what, too, Adam? They sent me a free subscription for the year because I'm a Verizon customer. While I love the fact that I was getting that exclusive offer as a Verizon customer, I will not be turning on that TV. I will not be turning on that TV because for me, there's greater work to be done. There are people in my community, outside of my community, that have no one. They don't have access to television. They don't have access to smartphones to see YouTubes and all these other things that we, whom have the ability to watch and pay for certain things, can do. Look, man, like you said, Adam, more power to you if you love Disney, but start underspending, guys. Spend below your means so that when you decide to absolutely one day go after the dreams and goals that you have been thinking about doing for so long, you will have the means to the beginning of a beautiful blossoming, whatever it is. Underspend so you can enjoy. Or even if it means that you wanted to go on an exotic vacation, because you have underspent for long enough, you have enough for your vacation and then some for maybe buying gifts for people when you come back. Hey, Tamisha, how are you? Carter's Eats. Hey, welcome to Hello World. Guys, go check out Carter Eats if you've never met her before. She is so funny. I'm back. I've been in the hospital. Oh, I'm sorry, Tamisha. Right, on certain plans, you get that. My friend Beth posted that. Ah, Tamisha. Tamisha was supposed to come on Hello World and talk about her business. And why I really wanted to have her on, and when she feels better, she will be on, is because it's just another example of how, if you put your mind to it, you will do it. No matter what obstacle comes your way. And she has many obstacles that have come her way, but she yet and still has been doing it. And I'm very proud of you, Tamisha. So you keep it up. You keep on fighting. You keep on doing what you got to do. But, do it in moderation so you have enough strength to prolong your business. So let's stop talking so much, people. Talk is cheap. And another reason why I think it's so hard for us to actually believe people is because we've been talking so much. We've been talking. And a lot of times people talk because they want to make themselves feel better about whatever inadequacy that they have, but they don't want other people to know. But we already see your inadequacies. You're just the only one tricking yourself into believing that no one else can see what is obvious. So stop talking so much. Go behind the scenes. Work your plan up. Do it all the way so when you blow up, everybody's like, what? Stop talking so much. And then we prematurely talk about a lot of things too, right? While some people innocently talk, you prematurely talk yourself into a grave because the people that you may be disclosing and divulging all of your secrets and your thoughts have been secretly hating on you. And then you wonder why things are roadblocked all the time because now you have your positive energy mixed with a whole bunch of negative people just wanting to see you fail so they could just, oh, it's okay, boo. I got you. I'm here to help you. Meanwhile, they're like, yes, this is the best day of my life because that drama hitting me real good. That's what some people live for, the drama. Some people live for your downfall so they can have a reason to feel like they're in your life. Like I was there for you. No, I need you to be there for me on my come up. So be careful who you tell whatever you want to do. Not everyone is supposed to be in that beginning stage, that digging stage. Not everyone. Because some people will pick up a shovel and just go like this, while there are other people who will actually pick up the shovel and dig, break up the roots, break up that soil, put some water in there to break it up a little bit more. Those are the people that you need, and you have to be very selective with whom you share things to. So maybe talk a little less, right? So your mouth will flap like this instead of like that. Be sure that you are committed first before you start talking, right? So if you want to be the person to throw out many suggestions, and there's nothing wrong with, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with people throwing out suggestions, but a lot of times people throw out suggestions and then don't want to do anything about it. But think about it this way. If you are going to throw out a suggestion, if somebody turns around and says, "Hey, that's a great idea. Can you help me?" Be willing to do so. After all, it was your idea. Don't get mad if somebody doesn't like your idea because you don't want to go ahead through with it. Hmm. Donatella, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Jennifer, you'll never find. How are you? Nice to see you again. Oh my goodness, guys. I can talk this because it actually happened, right? Yesterday, I had up to 268 people in my chat. And some of you were here for that. And what tripped me out was like, what? Why are you here? Like, what am I doing? No, 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 no. You should be grateful when people actually come, even if it's unexpected. But I was just like, what? How in the world? But why? Believe in everything that comes your way. Be prepared for things that come your way. So, for all of us who are on this YouTube journey and also like, you know, just whatever else in life, right? Become less surprised, less doubtful when things start going your way, right? We're all like, yeah, man, I want my business to blow up. And then when it blows up, you're like, why? Why did it blow up? No, 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 no. Be like, yes, finally, thankful. I don't know how it happened, but it's okay. So don't be stumped by surprises because you've been speaking these things into expectations for so long that when it actually comes, however way it comes, don't throw it away. Don't throw your blessings away. Yeah, and they were here like 5 minutes tops. I'm not going to doubt like why they came. Like that's not my concern, but I do hope that whomever was there, they caught something that was going to be edifying for their soul, for them to be a better version of themselves today. So hopefully something was said either in the chat or by me that could have left a lasting impression and a legacy or began a legacy in someone else's life that was amongst that 268. Stay grounded. So when all of your dreams come true, I know I jumped off topic from the talk is cheap things, but when all of your dreams have finally come true or to fruition, don't think it a surprise because remember all of those days you cried. Remember all of those days you've sobbed. Remember all of those days you've complained to yourself or to someone else. Like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Remember all of those days. Count those days as the trying days. And when those you finally get to the end of that tunnel, don't say like, why is this here? Don't be surprised. Just enjoy it, embrace it, love it. Because you may never ever have that feeling again. So just receive it. So again, how many of you have experienced people talking, just talk, 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 and just realizing how cheap that talk really is? And how much it's been damaging our communities and our societies for so long. Look at this. Another example. People don't even believe politicians. That's another example. Because we hear them say they're going to do all of this, that, and the other. While I think of it this way, I believe some of them have been actually genuine in their request to get into position in office, and this is what I'll do. But we have to remember, and I've mentioned this before, a politician is only one figure that we see, but you forget there's a cabinet behind that politician, and then there's the donors on top of the politician saying, okay, I gave you X, Y, and Z, so pay up. It happens. So don't think for a second that some of them actually just threw out things and didn't mean it. They just have to answer to other people that we don't know about. But unfortunately, it made their talk cheap. Just another way for you to think about it. How about talking is cheap in relationships? No, boo, I'm not going to do this no more. We're going to do this tomorrow. Like, once we get together, I'm going to do this, and then we're going to be traveling the world. No, 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 no. Don't tell me nothing about what we going to be doing. Show me. Because while you may have good intentions and the thought may have been genuine, when them actions don't line up with that talk, I'm going to start looking at you like this. Like, what? Mm-mm. So I think today's lesson is do less this and more of this. Planning. Write your stuff down. Plan it out. Start putting it to action. Read your plans. Say, okay, I wrote this today. How am I going to get this accomplished? All right, check one. I wrote this again. How am I going to get this accomplished? Check two. You won't have to say a word because your actions speak louder than the words. Your words only can cause damage or it can cause life. I think I understand now why it's better to be quiet and to work in quiet until you need to explain how you did it. Oh, wow, Adam, I just said that. Talk is cheap, actions speak louder than words. One of the reasons my friends and myself are on social media less. Mm. Hey, Texas Maid, I haven't seen an email from you. I want to still, if you're interested, because you never told me if you were or were not interested in that. We like exchanging t-shirts because I will wear it. I would just put it over this sweater and just be like, yeah, Texas Maid gave me this. Go check his channel out. If you make your own t-shirts, be sure to put your if we do this, like just put your, don't worry about it. Don't do anything extra. We could just switch off and whatever, and I'll just shout you out. You learned that the hard way. Yeah, Tamisha, go check out Texas Made. He does some soulfully delicious foods, and his videos are funny too. Thank you for joining me again, Texas Made. That's right, Jennifer. You'll never find. And I think we all learn it the hard way, but I think it takes time for you to just sit back and let the world go around, and you just sit and observe the world while it's going around. And then while you're observing the world, you'll see the very stories of what you can do and what you shouldn't do. And you take those examples and apply it to your life. That's how I've learned a lot of things. I, see different things. I'm like, ooh, I'm running the opposite direction. Experience sometimes, whether good or bad, can be all the difference to your life. Joy, I've never asked you this before. Did you Teespring or merch by Amazon before doing your own merch? No. I don't even think Teespring was even alive. And merch by Amazon, I will tell you this. I tried to do merch by Amazon about 6 months ago, but they denied me. But it's so funny because Amazon allowed me to have a brand registry. Like I had to go through the process of branding myself on Amazon, but I haven't put any of my clothing on Amazon because it's so much involved in just even putting or posting something. That's why I don't have anything publicly on Amazon right now besides my books. That was like the easiest thing to do. But as far as my merch, I do have a merchant account, a brand registry account with Amazon, but the stuff that I have to do to get it going, I need someone else to do it. And Teespring, like I've only heard of Teespring when you guys started talking about like you and NASCAR man. And that's when I really heard about Teespring. But other than that, I've never done it before. And I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why, Adam. They just said at this time you're not accepted. I was like, okay, whatever. Tommy said to go Prince by TBE for merch. What is TBE? Joy to the world. We can do that now, Adam. I mean, Anna. But yeah, like, and then I think about it too. Oh, that is us. Oh, guys, go check out their merch. Put your website in there, Shamrock, so people could check you out too. What was I gonna say? Adam, and also too, like, I don't know, but I guess I'm a little maybe you can call me snobby or whatever, but like I already pay for a web platform. And I understand it's better to have your stuff all over the place and whatever to get the name out. But you know what? To get my name out requires people. I believe in people. I believe that our power of our own mouths may be a little faster than the internet. I already pay for a web based platform. I pay yearly for that. So to go in and then have to split more with all these other platforms, I feel like it's unfair. It's like now I'm spending more money, and let's just say Teespring, I only get 2 or 3 sales off of Teespring. That's a percentage that I have to share with them, and I still have to send out the merch. Well, no, they printed it themselves, right? But yeah, I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, guys, go check out her site too if you would like. We are still getting it up and going. Let me go grab it, but it's a work in progress. Not a problem. This is what we're supposed to do, guys. Support each other. How hard is that? It doesn't cost me anything to put my little index finger in and share her thing. And if you guys want to go, that's up to you. I'm not going to stop people from shining and doing what they got to do. We all need each other. So, that's just me, Adam, for that one. No one said there'd be singing tonight. Yes, I've been working on my web page, but I have great difficulty. Well, Tamisha, um, have you tried what's that one? Spotify or not Spotify, Shopify? You can try them. When it comes to web-based stuff, I'm not sure about that stuff. Remember, there's still work in progress. We have the page up and we are trying to get it up and going. We have been getting orders done. That's good. It will have more on it soon. That's good. It'll come together, Tamisha. It'll come together. But guys, talk is cheap. So don't get discouraged, right? Don't get discouraged because the web page isn't coming up yet. Start praying or whatever you believe in and putting those intentions out there, and things will start coming your way. Things will start coming your way. People will start coming in your direction that will help you. So keep on keeping on. It's going to work out. Just remember that it will work out. Your relationships and talk is cheap. Babe, I'm not going to do that again. Don't say it. Just be like, you apologize, leave it at that, and then come back and show whoever you are dealing with what you really mean, acting more like children than children. Absolutely. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. We're children needing other children and yet letting a grown-up pride hide all the need inside. That's very true. That's very true. It's like one of my quotes that I say, like, there are adult a lot of children in adult bodies. And it's due to the traumas that we have not, I believe, is due to traumas that we have not addressed. So, to be mad to be mad at someone for acting like a child is like, well, there's a probably a good reason as to why they're acting that way. Maybe they were never taught. Maybe for some people, maybe they had to be in adult-like personas when they were younger because other people weren't playing that position. And so now that they get a chance to sit back and want to have fun and do stuff that you think is like something that a kid would only do, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Let people do. Let people go through the process. Sometimes that's a process of grieving. How can it relate to grieving? Well, if you've never been able to have a jovial childhood, and now you're like maybe 40, 50 years old, or 60, or 30, or 20 years old, and all that heavy responsibility that you've had is now gone. You don't think that's a grieving process of like, man, I get to relax and chill out? And then we still give them flack because now they want to enjoy life. And we're like, you can't enjoy life that way. Let's take that expectation off of age. That's why I'm ageless. I will never reveal my age. I don't care how many people think they know how old I am. You don't know. But if we remain in a state of being ageless and just live our lives, then how you're living your life at that moment is beneficial to what you may be doing. Yes, we need to curb sometimes our actions and our ways and maybe, hold ourselves a little bit more accountable for our actions. But for some of us, these are the processes that we need to go through to learn a lesson that you and I may not understand. And even the person who's going through that lesson may not even understand until it actually happens and is over and done with. Hey, Cody man. Hey, Myra. How are you? Yeah, because he was expected to carry the family because of his voice, because of his talent. He was expected to carry the family. And yet, when he wanted to have a, a house with uh, a zoo and roller coasters, we thought that was crazy. Let the man live. How many people have big movie theaters in their homes? That could be childlike. There are people who have bowling alleys in their homes. We associate bowling with like kid stuff. Well, majority of us. And then there's other people that do the adult leagues, right? To give us to make us feel we have permission to be a part of this bowling experience, right? We say we have the adult leagues. Man, get out of here. You just bowling. You bowling with people and you're trying to get up to 300. I held back from doing YouTube because I thought I was too old. See? All right, Shamrock, see you soon. You see what that is? Like, and then also too, think about it too. They tell us we only can live a life expectancy of 80. So as soon as we start getting up to that age, we're like, oh man, I'm about to die soon. Man, bunk that. You better pretend like you still 18, 22, whatever, 26, 30. So you better keep on believing that. Shoot, your skin won't wrinkle. Your bones won't get all hard and crusty because you're going to do the things that a jovial younger person would do. You're going to exercise. You're going to go to the gym. You're going to participate in marathons. You're going to participate in activities that only young people do. Go skiing, go ice skating. There are plenty of people who are in their upper ages, living centuries upon centuries, and they still look decent for their age. That's one of the reasons why I'm ageless, because I don't want to have that. That may be the thing that'll bother me, the stigma of like, oh God, I'm about to be 90, getting closer to home. No, I don't want to remember how old I am. I want to remember the moments that I'm living. I want to remember to take care of myself now. Tanya, I think as we can see, YouTube is more for adults than kids. I've seen more adult stuff on YouTube than I've seen kid stuff. I guess because I've been just watching more adult stuff, so they only recommend adult stuff. But there are a lot of things. The world is for everyone. Life is for everyone to live. And maybe if we kept that childlike innocence in our minds, maybe we would believe a lot easier. Maybe we would believe a lot more. Maybe we would believe and understand that anything is possible. Because when you're a kid, that fear is not there. I saw on Instagram, this little boy had to be at least 14 steps. He jumped from the top all the way down to the bottom like he was Superman. Like he just went zoop. Now, if any of us looked at that, we'd be like, I don't want to break my leg. Who said you're going to break your leg? You are going to land on your feet. You are going to soar through that sky and land on your feet like that little boy did. And you're going to be Superman, Superwoman. You may break the step because of the weight, but he just went, zoop. I don't know if you guys saw that one. Eat sleep. What's going on? You look good for night. Thank you, Adam. Hi, Monique. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. How are you? I think this is your first time here. Nice to see you. Check out everyone if you get a moment, Monique. They're all pretty decent and cool people. And they've all been a supporter of Hello World for quite some time. So I would love for you to check them out. They are very friendly people. There is a woman, her is 83-year-old body. Uh-huh. See? She said there's an 83-year-old woman who's still a bodybuilder. And to be a bodybuilder doesn't necessarily mean you have to lift like 1,000 pounds. That's a different kind of bodybuilder. She just want to take care of herself. And you know what else too, Tanya? I saw even on Instagram too, I saw a little old white lady go through her routines. And she was lifting weights off the barbell too. Like, and you guys, and people think that in order to bodybuild, you have to be like lifting 60, 80, 90, 100 pounds. Like, I've been lifting, like, you guys have seen how toned I am. I don't lift heavy. People don't understand. Lifting heavy is something that people do, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get all big and bulky. It's how you do your repetitions. It's how quickly you raise that bar. It's how strong and how you hold in your core when you're doing all those things. You tighten your core, and these are how your muscles will create different forms and tones. It's not just about the weights. It's about your repetition and your technique. Just like living is not about what you say. It's about the techniques and the repetitions and also the actions that you produce, which will show how your life is going, glowing, and maybe blowing. Talk is cheap. Stop promising, like Adam said, stop promising people stuff and not delivering. Because your word is your bond. And if you can't keep your bond, your word is useless. It's nothing. It's garbage. It's empty. It's just extra air. And hopefully you don't have bad breath where you're flapping off the gums and you're just spewing out garbagey breath. Speak life. Speak truth. Yeah, I ain't no power lifter. I don't want to be a power lifter. I don't want calluses on my hands. And those power lifters, their hands be all messed up. I got one little callus because I need better gloves, but talk is cheap, and most people talk a lot of fluff. And then on the flip side, there are some people who do talk and really do have good intentions, but they just can't carry through. So it's not to those people, right? Because some people really do try. So we have to give some room of error for those people. But for the others who talk and push their chests up and they talk fast too, watch out for those fast talkers. hmm And I'm not literally talking about fast talkers. I'm talking about people who talk, and say they do, but don't do anything, think, but just talk, and take. Those are the ones I'm talking about. Those are the fast talkers. You'll get to know who they are. Some of us have experienced them, some of us have not. But I tell you this, people who have the puffed out chest and say they can do this, that, and the other, watch out. Those are the fast talkers. Those are the fast talkers. Because a lot of times they want to look like they have it all together, but yet their togetherness when you get to their house or their home or whatever it is nothing but a mess. Nothing but a mess. And they just want to feel something that they haven't felt, some confidence. So by feeling confident, they just spew out things and words and can't follow it up with actions. And then when people find out that they're nothing but talk and fluff, what are they going to do next? That fast talking don't work, but then they'll just go to the next person. And fast talkers, man, they can come dressed in the best garments ever. They can sound like they're millionaires and billionaires and they don't got a squat. You think about it this way, all of the wealthy people in our world today, where do you see them? This is what they're doing. They already know if they tell too many people what their plans are, that plan may not come out. So they're in the lab. They're in their labs just writing, brainstorming, working with their core group and put into action and continuing on with their millions. And they're also putting into action, waking up at odd hours of the day and starting their day. You think that CEOs have it made? No. Some of our most powerful CEOs wake up at 4:30 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, exercise, start answering emails, start reading the paper, start reading things to help them grow. Yeah, they're doing that. That's a smart person because the moment you think you have it all and you've made it is the moment life, as I always say, will say, no, you didn't. Sit down. Bill Gates ain't in our faces. You don't even see Jay-Z much anymore in our faces. Who else, guys? Who else? Name any one of them. Jeff Bezos. I don't see Jeff Bezos publicly talking all the time. You do you? Think about it. You want to make an impact. You want to do stuff. Stop talking so much. Get your core group, brainstorm, then put your actions together. Then you'll start making impacts beyond your own comprehension, but you have your core to keep you grounded. They already understand that talk is cheap. And shall I go on with other wealthy people in our world that we have no clue are wealthy? Billionaires, millionaires, multi-billionaires that just walk around and you have no idea. You think just because they're not dressed in the finest clothes and they may be wearing Levi jeans or they're wearing Forever 21 jeans that, oh, they don't have no money, they don't have no kind of common sense. But yet and still, they got it in the bank. And then you wonder why they driving off in all of these exotic cars because they ain't talking. They don't need to talk. They're too busy working. So get that CEO mentality, guys, not just for the wealthy part of it, but for your own life, for your own advancement of your life. Stop talking so much. Stop telling people everything that you have. Stop telling people all your plans, all your desires. Stop telling people stuff. Show them. Hmm. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Does the gym give you a hard time filming at the gym? No. Because I go into the pit and as quiet as it is, Tanya, I don't really like talking about my business at the gym. So only like a few people know about what I do, and those are the few people that actually support. I'm sure more people would support, but I just don't want to. I don't know. I want that place to be my little peace, my safe haven, where I can go and not be like, "Oh my goodness, that's Joy," or like, "Oh, that's that girl that makes t-shirts." Like that's how I would like it to be. But naturally, it's not going to be that way forever. I'm a hundredaire. You go ahead and be your hundredaire, Adam. You go ahead and be your hundredaire, but you still make a big impact. Adam is another respectable person. He don't talk that much. His actions speak louder than words. Strategizing. Yes, Monique. Right? We talk a lot on Hello World because this is, I feel like this is our training ground for all of us, including myself. Because sometimes when I speak, I don't know what in the world I'm saying, but then I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna apply that to my life." Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's just weird. I'm a little weird. That's okay. I don't mind. But I feel like this is a little training camp where we can like bounce ideas off of each other and talk about different things and like, express ourselves and then have enough inspiration and motivation to be like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go ahead and do my thing." Even when you're here, you should be writing stuff down for yourself. And how, like, okay, yeah, that's true. I need to start applying that. How can I apply that to my life right at this moment? Guys, I come up with quotes while I'm here on Hello World. Yes, I do. Actions tell you everything you need to know. Hi, Marlene's House Vlogs. Oh, okay. You changed your name. Why'd you change your name? And how's your front? Are they still good? More singing, Joy. Lift us up. Lift us up. Lift us up. Lift us up. Adam. Why'd you change your name? Married Logs? Marlene's House Logs? Why? Hmm. And also, if your actions don't line up, like be very aware of what you're doing, right? Because if your actions don't line up with what you're speaking, then you can work on that. Hi, Share with Love TV. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. It's great to have you. We're just talking about how talk is cheap. I wanted to be on the safe side of YouTube changes. I'm a very precautious person. Oh, okay. Hi, DJ Lionheart. How are you? What is the OMG for? I'm doing well. How about you, Love TV? Hi, Maurice. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. She's wonderful. Her brother moved in. Oh, good. Now she has her pit bull with her. Good. I'm so thankful that I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm happy for her. Look at that, guys. This was formerly Married Vlogs who came in the chat and was telling us about her friend who she says we know or may have seen on YouTube. Um, was in a very domestic violent situation and her friend found a way out. And I believe with her coming in here and all of us praying or sending up good vibes or whatever we believe in kind of helped her to get whatever she needed. I caught your show, that's why. Oh, okay. Oh, I know who that is. What's going on? Guys, I have to give him a shout out because remember everything that was going on with my phone and he was the one that was telling me, oh, way before my phone even cracked, he was like, you paying insurance, just get your phone turned in and get a brand new phone. And for a long time, I was like, I don't want to do that because I feel like blah, 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 blah. Blah. So DJ Lionheart was also the one that told me to use my insurance. So shout out to DJ Lionheart. Go check him out. He is going to be on Hello World too. He is also a fitness instructor. Yeah. I do. You know what, Adam? I have it set for every video. Because what if one day I do have something that's content for children, then I can choose. So, like, YouTube has it where you can say yes to all your videos or click it to where they have to ask you at each video. Stop. No, DJ Lionheart, you wanted me to give you a shout out. Guys, he wanted me to give his little shout out. Yes, I'm going to give you your shout out. And let me tell you too, DJ Lionheart is an absolute good supporter of Be the Difference. And that I'm glad you're here because it reminds me to bring some stuff for you to see tomorrow. Some hoodies for you to see tomorrow. He absolutely purchased items from me, and he didn't even like. I didn't even have to beg him or ask him. He was like, "That's what you do for real, sis." And he was like, "I'm gonna support you." And he also took me out to lunch one time too. So thank you. I will never forget how kind you have been to me, DJ Lionheart. And I didn't realize that was you until I saw your picture. I click no for all videos. Yeah. I probably should click no for all videos, but you never know. He does deserve a shout out. He is a DJ. He's a good DJ too. He is a good DJ. And he shouts me out too. You better be shouting me out at your parties. I have him on my website too. If you guys ever go to my website, he's the one standing with the work hard, hard work pays off t-shirt. That's him. So shout out to you, DJ Lionheart. You got your hour of splatter of me talking about you. And honestly, guys, my talk is not cheap when it comes to Lionheart because his actions absolutely spoke for themselves. And now I am just doubling off of that. So if you ever need a DJ and he is in your town or you would like him to come to your town, go hit him up, check him out, and please support his page as well. He has that Caribbean flair. Yes. He's got a heart of a lion. Yes. Yep. Yep. He's definitely dope. Very good person. Your fitness damn ting too. Yeah, I know ting. Well, you know what I mean. But talk is cheap. Now, if Mr. Lionheart kept talking like, yeah, you have a great thing. You have a great thing going with your business. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And never ever purchased anything or shared anything or whatever, I would be like looking at him like, I whatever. But no, again, it's even better that I don't even have to ask him to do anything. He was like, well, you can't even, you have new stuff. Why you ain't tell me? I'm like, well, you're friends with me on Instagram. You never saw the stuff. But you know how Instagram is. If you don't post a lot or if the person doesn't really see your stuff, they're not going to show it to them. So that's what that's all about. I take Cash App too, DJ Lionheart, so you don't even have to worry about giving me no credit card. I make sure I have a lot of stuff because Christmas is around the corner. You can shop for your niece. You can shop for yourself. You can shop for your mother, your brothers, their kids. They can all be inspired with some Be the Difference gear. I got that glow in the dark too. Yes. Let me stop bothering him. But yeah, I will have my Cash App and I will bring everything inside. Although I don't have any new socks yet. I'm still waiting for them to send me some proofs. I need to get on them about that. I want to I'm trying to do some Thanksgiving socks, but by the time they come, it's gonna be New Year's. But anyway, I put a flare to it so it looks like you can it can go for any type of season. So yeah, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. So at the end of the day, let's practice being silent and working in silence. Let's practice it for real. Test yourself. If you're a person that loves to speak less. And then you'll see like how life is like, okay, I can trust you more. I can trust you with more because you're not going to reveal all your secrets that will detriment or deplete whatever blessings that I want to give you. Think about it that way. Life is going to do what you're capable of carrying. If you have loose lips, life is not going to give you $1 billion because you're not going to take care of $1 billion. You're not going to know how to take care of $1 billion. So start applying this to your life. Talk less. Strategize more. Believe in the impossibilities and make them become possible. Because that's the only way they will become possible if you just keep on believing. Don't stop believing. That's for you, Adam. Right? Uh, Blessings upon blessings, right? Think about it. Put some things down on a piece of paper that you absolutely want for yourself, but don't tell anybody about it. Don't share it and see how fast they come. When do you speak? Speak less, more action, but you do speak with positivity and uplifting for good. When you do speak, yeah, that's true. How are you, sunshine? Christmas is coming. Or if you absolutely must tell somebody, if you have a trusted friend or a loved one or a spouse or somebody that you know will not throw any type of shade in the mix. And when I say shade, they're like, well, I don't know. That's shade, whether they have great intentions or not. Remember, half the times when people say, well, I don't know, or you sure you want to do, because they're thinking from their perspective as if they were doing it. And it's very innocently done sometimes, but sometimes people will do that on purpose. So add that to your being careful on what you say to people. But for this, I want all of us, and I'm going to include myself in this, to write maybe 3 things down that we absolutely want or think that is impossible. Absolutely. For real. I'm dead serious. Write 3 things down. Do not share with anybody. Look at it every so often, from time to time. And as time goes along, you watch and see that stuff, those things will come to fruition. And once they do come, you will positively be able to tell somebody how there is no doubt in your mind that an impossibility will become possible because look at what X, Y, and Z happened for me. You will be the example. And you won't even have to worry about other people or some noted person saying, like, this can happen because you did it for yourself. It's great to have people that we can look at and get encouraged from. But what good is it if you don't encourage yourself? Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself to the point where you know that, okay, talk is cheap. So I'm going to be more careful with my words. I'm going to be more selective with the things that I say. I'm going to be more selective with the things that I think about, right? That makes us and will round us and mold us into the better people that we can be. It's deep, man. I'm learning this too. It's deep. It's so deep. These things that we will be applying to our lives are the very things that will help us become better versions of ourselves. Maybe you have thought about these things already, but the fact that it's being said and it keeps on being repeated to you means that you have not started to do them. So start doing them so you hear it less. You're braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think. Wisdom. It's so true. Look at how far we've all have come. Look at the things that we have gone through in our lives, whether it be health crises, whether it be emotional crises, whether it be physical, interpersonal, whatever, work, whatever the case may be. Look at where we've come from. We made it out the womb. We made it out the womb. It's as simple as that. We made it out the womb. And our care providers and givers did what they could. Some of them had limited resources, some of them had great resources. But at the end of the day, it's up to us to take hold of our own lives and say, I've got to somehow steer this ship a little differently because maybe what you've taught me is outdated and I need to learn something new. It's up to you. We all meet our maker, creator, God, whoever you believe in, by ourselves. We came through the womb by ourselves. Even twins come through by themselves. One comes first and the other one comes right after. You come through by yourself. You will leave by yourself. Oh, so you say, well, what happens when people blow up together? Like, bombs and whatever. They don't all die exactly at the same time. Some people blow to shreds and die instantly. Other people may have a breath or two left. Yeah, guys, I truly believe that. We don't all die at the same time. So, I've been on here for an hour. Let me get out of here. I'm sorry for being here so long. But guys, I'm on Hello World every single night between 7 and 9. Um, we talk about everything and anything. Sometimes I have people on a panel discussing maybe the businesses that they run or even just topics that they wanted to publicly discuss and share and put their input on, which I'm absolutely open to doing. So you guys know that. If you ever want to get to know anything about me or my company, Be the Difference, you've got the link right here. Go shopping. Go shopping right now. What else you gonna do for the rest of the night? You gonna eat something and click and shop. Yes. If you want to get to know anything about anybody that has been or have been on the panels before this, check down at the links below. They're great people who have great information. And a lot of it may be repetitive, but it's okay because you may not have thought about certain things in a different way. And now that you're ready, you can absolutely work on those things, right? Sometimes we have to keep hearing things over and over until when it hits at the right dial, when it's like, oh, snap, now I understand. You guys are beautiful. Your soul is amazing. Your soul is amazing. Your soul is amazing. There is no mistake about you. Yes, we've been filled with mistakes prior to today. Even today, we've been filled with things, but that's okay because you are making and trying to be the difference. You're here. You are going to be better than you have ever thought. You're going to be filled with so much energy, all because you want to be of service to someone else. Your life has never been and will never be a mistake. What you do with it can create mistakes, but it's not a mistake overall. It's not a mistake. Start doing things with purpose. Live your life with purpose and on purpose. You don't know what your purpose is? Start spending a little bit more time with yourself. Look in the mirror. Can you stand what you see? Start writing your goals down. Write your vision boards. Do something that's going to create a legacy worth remembering, worth carrying on. We're going to do a vision board. I keep saying that we're going to. We are. I hope that you guys rest so peacefully that when you wake up in the morning, you are the best version of yourself, ready to encourage and inspire someone who has no hope. Let's make our world become filled with hope by our very actions, by our very interactions, by our very conscious creations and creative thinking, by the goals that we set that will help improve our society, not only what we personally want to do, but will improve our society. You will continue to reach impossibilities and make them possible. You will. I believe that for each and every one of us, including myself. I believe that. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I need you to believe it so that we can all make others believe it. We are miracles that walk every day. We are beautiful. Our souls are beautiful. You are beautiful. Your mistakes do not define who you are. Your mistakes will not continue to follow you. Talk less, strategize more, write stuff down, continue to be the difference all the way around. Yes, I had to do that. I'm sorry. It just matched. Claim it. Yes, Tamisha, claim it. Keep on bringing your positive energy, guys. So, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, signing out on another episode of Hello